Hello again. This is Engineer Louie Alcarde from Midas IT Philippines, and now we are down to our last video tutorial sa ating basic training session tutorial on our last part, which is the results and design. Now that we are done with our modeling and our boundary conditions and loads. Ngayon naman tutungo tayo sa ating results and design. And we can see here that we are already in our post-processing mode. It means na-perform na po natin yung analysis like we did on the last part of our boundary conditions and load. And then what we will do next is to go to our results and design. Now, first po natin gagawin sa part na ito, pupunta po tayo sa ating results tab. Now, sa results tab po, makikita po natin itong mga nandito. Ang gagawin po natin una ay magsaset po tayo ng ating load combination. And since nakikita po natin na may choice po tayo dito, and since we are doing a concrete design ngayon, we will click on concrete design. And we will click auto generation to auto generate our load combinations for this particular model that we have. Now, after clicking auto generation, lalabas po itong ating window dito. Now we have to choose ACI 318-08 for this time. And we will consider orthogonal effects. Now, click on set load cases for orthogonal effect. Ang load case 1 po natin, gagamitin po natin yung ating earthquake load on X. Load case 2 naman po, gagamitin natin yung ating earthquake load on Y. When we click on add, makikita po natin na sa group number, yung unang group number, meron tayong load case number 1, which is earthquake on X and earthquake load on Y for our load case number 2. We click on add for that and we click OK. Now that we are done here, close lang po natin ito. We just click on OK. Makikita po natin na we have already created our load combinations. Pwede po natin siyang tingnan sa ating spreadsheet form. Makikita po natin dyan ang mga values na gusto po nating makita basing on our load combination. We can do that. Now, I will leave it to you na po kung paano niyo siya gagamitin. Of course, we can still export this to Excel if you want to, or copy this. But for now, we are done. We will just close this. Now, after that, after we have created our load combinations, now what we can do is to select our here in our results tab. Ang makikita po natin. Mostly what we can do here is to check lamang po kung ano po yung mga ginawa po ng mga load combinations na ating in-auto-generate sa ating model. Now, first po, let's click on reactions and reaction forces or moments. Click on that. Makikita po natin na meron tayo nito. Pwede po nating i-select yung load case combination na gusto nating makita. Click po natin yung lahat, yung 6, and we click on OK. Makikita po natin dito yung results ng ating reaction. Base po sa ating load cases na sinelect. Now, of course, we can still copy this. Ito po yung values na gagamitin natin. Makikita po natin yung forces on X, forces on Y according to what load. Now, itong results tab naman po, to be just clear, ang pinapakita po dito yung results po ng ating ginawang load combinations after that we have performed the analysis. We can just close this. Now, what we can do here is pwede po nating ipakita ang mga reactions base po sa load cases or combinations na ating pipiliin dito. Now we say gusto natin makita ang reactions through base po sa ating dead load. Gusto natin makita yung reactions on X, Y, and Z. Now, gusto natin makita yung values and of course yung legend, and we click on apply. Makikita po natin dito na ipapakita po sa ating Midas Gen kung ano yung mga reactions on X, forces on X, Y, and Z. And of course, itong red na reaction, yun po yung most critical na reaction po natin. Makikita po natin dyan ang kanyang values whenever we want to use it, or depende po sa atin however we want to use it, use the values here. Of course, we can still check ano po yung mga moments depending on our dead load. Of course, ito po pwede na po na kayo na po ang bahala kung ano yung gusto ninyong i-check depending on the load case or combinations na gusto nating ma-check, gusto nating makita. Now this time, gagamitin naman po natin yung moment on X, Y, and Z, and we click on apply. Makikita po natin dito na ito po yung moments ng ating reactions based on the dead load. Again po, the one on red is the most critical na reaction po based on the moment on X, Y, and Z. Now, we can just always, kung di po natin gustong makita, after po natin siyang ma-check, we can always return to, excuse me, we can always return to our initial view para po mawala po yung ating mga reactions. Now, after that, we can also check yung ating displacement contour dito sa ating deformations. Just click on the drop-down button ng ating deformations. Click on displacement contour. Kita po natin dito ngayon kung ano po yung mangyayari, ano po yung displacement contour after we select our load case. Now, let's say dead load na naman po pa rin, and displacement on X, Y, and Z. Now, we will want to see our contour, ang values. Let's also see our legend for that. Of course, you can always click on apply. Makita po natin ito po yung displacement contour ng ating model. Kita po natin yan. And of course, we can always choose kung ano po yung components na gusto nating makita. You can see rotation on X. Makita po natin yan. Rotation on Y, displacement on Y, displacement on Z. Now, ito po, makikita, depende na po talaga. Like I said, depende po talaga sa atin kung ano yung mga gusto nating makita. Depending on what load case and sa anong displacement or rotation or reaction. Now, let's try another one for earthquake load on X. So, consider po natin yung displacement on X, Y, and Z. Now, what we want to see naman this time is the animation. So, we click on apply. Kikita po natin dito na we can play this. So, makikita po natin na ito po yung magiging animation whenever we apply our earthquake load on X. Now, we can always save this if you want to. Ito naman po, this is mostly for presentation purposes. Kung gusto po natin siyang i-present sa ating clients before anything else, pwede po natin siyang ipakita. Pwede rin po natin uncheck yung values. Ito po yung mangyayari sa ating structure when we apply our earthquake load. Now, this is for you to experiment on. Pwede po tayong pumili ng kahit anong load case kung ano po yung gusto natin. Now, what we want to do next is to check our beam diagram. Let's go back to our initial view. In this button here. Initial view lamang po tayo. We can go back here. And lastly, we want to see our beam diagrams. Beam diagrams based on dead load, moment on Y. Let's say we want to see the beam diagrams based on the moment on Y. we want to see is our contour, of course, our values, legend, up to us na po talaga kung ano yung mga gusto nating makita. Now, this part is basically, ito po yung part na pwede nating paglaruan ang ating model. Ano po yung talagang gusto nating makita. Now, what we are seeing here is yung ating beam diagrams basing on our dead load, beam diagrams on the moment in the y direction. Makikita po natin yan. Always check that. Can check the values. Ito po yung values ng ating beam diagram. Now, of course, pwede din natin piliin yung forces on X for that. Click on apply. Ito po yung magiging beam diagram ng ating model or ng ating structure. And of course, we can always choose po kung ano po yung mga gagamitin natin. Let's try this one, forces on Y and X. Forces on Y and Z based on the dead load pa rin. Click for that. Makikita po natin na meron po tayong values dyan. And so much for that. Basta po, ito po yung mga results na pwede nating i-check whenever we want to, kung gusto po natin siya talagang i-check. Now we can always go back to our initial view. And now let's go to our design tabs. Now in our design tabs, punta po tayo dito sa design. Since we are using RC design, wala pa naman po tayong mesh design this time. So we will go to RC design. Of course, ACI 318-08 po yung ginagamit natin. And let's go to RC design and go to our design code. Design code po ang gagamitin natin, ACI 318-08. We will check our apply special provisions for seismic design. We'll apply that, and we also choose special moment frames. Special moment frames po yung gagamitin natin this time. Of course, we also want to check special RC structural wall. Gagamitin po yung nating FC is more than 0.2 FCK. When we click update by code, automatic na po yan. Mag-update na po siya by code. And we can also check na torsion design. So we can consider our torsion design. Torsion reduction factor for beam should be 1. Ito po yun. We can just click on OK. And next thing we do is we modify our concrete material. We modify our concrete material here. Now, makikita po natin na hindi pa po natin modify yung ating concrete material since wala pa po tayong main bar tsaka sub bar dito. So, we just click on that. And ang code na gagamitin natin this time is ASTM-RC pa rin. And grade for our main rebar, let's say we will use grade 60. And grade for sub rebar, we will use grade 40. And then we click on modify. Makikita po natin dyan na we have already modified our concrete material, which is C4000. Na yun lang naman po yung ginagamit natin ngayon. Concrete material, isa lamang po siya. So we can just close this since we are done with modifying our concrete material. Now lastly, what we can do next is to design our criteria for our rebar. Go na naman po tayo dito sa drop-down menu ng ating RC design. Look for design criteria for rebar here. Design criteria for rebar. Click po natin yan. Now dito, for beam design, we will use, click lamang po natin yung rebar ... We will use 16, 18, and 20 for that. And just click on OK. Ito po yung BTDB, distance from the outermost fiber. from top and bottom. Lalagay lang po natin 0 and 0 for Midas to consider yung minimum po na covering depending sa ating code na inassign kanina. Now, for column design, we will also use 16, 18, and 20. This is IS, International Standard, 16, 18, and 20. Now, for shear wall, since we have our shear wall as well, we will also choose 10 and 12 this time for that and leave everything as it is. And then we just can click on OK. Makikita po natin na we have designed our criteria for rebar. Now, lastly, what we can do here is go back po sa drop-down menu ng RC Design, go to RC Strong Column Weight Beam, and click on Ductile Design. Now, this will take some time, pero hindi naman po ganun talaga tagal. Pero matcha-check po natin ang ating results dito gamit yung ating ductile design. Now we can see that mayroon na po tayong window for the beam design result dialog. Ito po yun. We are still waiting for the column design, concrete or column. Okay, so now we have our column design and our beam design. Makikita po natin na we can always sort this by member or by property, as well as this one, ating column po. Makikita po natin na we select this and we connect this to our model view. Makikita po natin na Midas General Design, our beams based on the most critical section po. Most critical section po siya. So again, we can also check kung alin po dito. So far, makikita po natin na ang ating beams this time are all okay. Kita po natin sila. Once po kasi na may problema yung isang beam na din-assign natin, it will sasabihin po sa atin ni Midas kung alin siya doon. And paano po natin makikita? Let's just click on whatever beam na makikita po natin as long as we connect it to our model view. Makikita po natin aling beam yung may problema. But so far, okay naman po na lahat. And another one is yung column po natin. Of course, like earlier, we can sort it by member or by property. Still connect it with model view. And let's say this time we will check this particular column. Makikita po natin na sinelect na po siya ni Midas Gen Automatic. And then we can check on the graphics for that. So this is it. Makikita po natin yung graphic ng ating particular column na sinelect. Ito po siya. Makikita po natin dito na okay naman po ang actual forces and moments capacity since they're all less than 1. Ito po yung graphic ng ating ginawang ng ating column base sa mga ginawa nating pagde-design sa kanya earlier. So we can just close this, or we can print this if we want. Kung gusto po natin, pwede natin siyang i-print, and we can utilize this po as much as we want, itong results na ito. So now we are done with that part. We can now go to our Tools tab. Kita po natin, ito na po yung part na i-connect na po natin siya sa Design Plus para po sa ating yung ating design. Gagamitin po natin yung Design Plus as our tool in designing our structure. Okay. What we can do is to create new document in here. Let's create a new document. Makikita po natin na gumagana po ang ating Midas Design Plus. The first thing that we want to do is to connect our Design Plus sa ating Midas Gen. Makikita po natin itong Midas link dito. It's in color red right now kasi hindi pa po natin siya nakakonect. So we will just click it here. Click po natin siya since this is the file that we want to connect to our Design Plus. Select lamang po natin yan and we can connect that. Kita po natin na we have already connected. We have already linked our Design Plus and Midas Gen because naka-green na po siya. Now what we want to do next is to go to our option tab dito and go to our design option. This time naman po, just to clarify na ang design code po kasi dito ay iba dun sa ginawa natin sa Midas Gen, so we have to modify it. Design code na gagamitin natin this time is ACI 318-08M so that ang ating makukuhang mga results are in millimeters. Just click on apply for that. Click on apply. Now next, what we want to do is to go to our rebar option. And this time naman po, ang gagamitin natin for na rebar code ay ang ating IS or International Standards para po mas madali po sa atin ang pagbasa. It's okay naman po na gamitin yung ating ASTM as long as we know ano po yung number 5 na rebar, number 9, pero para mas madali po, let's choose our international standards. So we will know na 16mm ba siya or 28mm and so on. And just click apply for that. And then we can go to, after that we can go back to our Gen. And we can go to our preferences here. Let's check po yung design load or design or load code na gagamitin natin. Let's check na ang ginagamit natin for our rebar is IS dito. ISRC. Since it is okay naman po, so we just click on OK. Now, what we want to do next is go back to our Design Plus. Click po natin itong beam. Makikita po natin na the type na pwede nating i-export for this time is ang ating beam. Ang member naman po, let's select a particular beam na gusto nating makita ang ating design. So let's say we want this beam. Makikita po natin na ito po yung member 103. Itong beam na to, automatic na pagbalik natin ng ating Design Plus, isa-select na po yan kaagad and we click on import. Now we can see that Midas Design Plus have imported the information from the Midas Gen. Kita po natin ito and we can always check this kung okay na po ba siya. Since they are all okay, we can also generate our report for this, our detail report, as we would want that. Now, ito po yung report na i-generate ni Design Plus. Oops, why is it easy? Okay. So, ito po yung report na i-generate ni Design Plus. Automatic na nasa Microsoft Word na po siya na format. We can see, ito na po yung ating report for that particular beam. I'll leave it to you na po kung ano po yung mga gusto niyo nating i-check dyan. Nasa inyo na po yun kung ano yung mga gusto niyo makita. Basta nandyan na po yung detailed report on that particular beam. Just close this. And of course, we can choose to print that if you want to. Now, we can go to our member list. Ipapakita po sa atin ni Design Plus yung ating member list for that. And yung drawing din po ng ating member 103. Just create our drawing. Click on create. So, makikita po natin dito na nag-create na po siya ng drawing for that particular beam. And of course, this we can export to AutoCAD if you want to, and we can also modify it if you want to. So, punta din po tayo sa quantity, and we can create our quantity for that particular beam. Kita po natin yan dyan. Now, after beam po, we can also check our column. Now that we have chosen our type to be the column, punta po tayo balik sa ating gen. Gagawin po natin, magsaselect po tayo ng particular column na gusto natin i-check. Let's say that particular column. Again, member 139 siya. Pagbalik po natin sa Design Plus, automatic na isa-select niya yung ating member 139, and we can always import that. Of course, makikita po natin na we have imported one beam and one column here like we did earlier. Like earlier, we can check that. Na-generate na po yan siya ng PM interaction curve. And moment capacity are all okay. Shear capacity is okay. We can also generate our detailed report for that. Ito naman po, still, generate niya yung Microsoft Word format ng ating detailed report. Okay, so this is the detailed report for that particular beam. You can always check that if you want to, print that if you want to. Ito po, depende na po sa inyo kung paano nyo ito i-utilize. You can still close that. And katulad po ng kanina, we can also generate our drawing for that particular column. Na po siya. Po yung drawing ating column. And of course, create our quantity for that. Say, now that we have checked that, we want our shear wall this time, since we have a shear wall in our in our model. Now, what we want to do is to click naman or select shear wall here. Oops. Select po tayo ng shear wall. Oopsie. Okay, now so we have selected a particular shear wall, member 66. Go back to Design Plus, member 66, just to check that's a shear wall. You can import that. And again, we can check. So, PM curve, makikita po natin. Ito po yung mga values na gusto nating i-check muna in our design, since okay naman po silang lahat. Again, we can go to our report, generate our detailed report for that. Go to our drawing and create our drawing for that particular shear wall. Makikita po natin yan dyan. There. And of course, our quantity. There. So, yun na po yun. If we have footings naman in the future, we can still check that. Stairs, if we have stairs, retaining walls, beam tables, everything na meron dun sa ating model sa gen, check po natin siya sa ating Design Plus. Now remember na Design Plus po is a tool lamang po for Gen. It is not necessarily uh, uh, a design, it is not necessarily a design software. Ito po ay tool lamang po for Gen to help us with our design. Now, we are done with our basic training session in Tagalog for the first time. Thank you so much for watching. Sana po may natutunan kayo, and you can always visit us in our Facebook group for any updates. And all, of course, we still active pa rin naman po kami dito sa aming YouTube channel. You can always check this YouTube channel kung ano po yung mga tanong ninyo regarding more projects na pwede nating gamitin using our design or using our Gen to Midas Gen na software. So, that's it for today. I hope na nakatulong po itong video on the very basic na mga kailangan nating gawin when using Midas Gen, and of course the application for that in Design Plus. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having a good day, and that's that. Thank you. I will see you soon sa next po nating mga videos. Thank you so much.